Hello, and welcome to this Essence of Life free webinar. I'm so excited to be with you guys today. I have so much energy that's starting to build, and we were just sitting in the Stargate and letting the essence flow. So welcome. We have people from all over the world joining us, and it's so exciting to be with you all and to share this beautiful essence of life energy. So I'm coming to you right now from Mount Shasta. So I just invite everyone who is listening, whether you're live or listening to the recording, just take a moment, close your eyes, let yourself relax. And just invite the energy of Mount Shasta, which is a power spot and a vortex. Just invite this energy to come to you. I'm just giving the body a moment to relax. Inviting the energy of nature from wherever you are also to be with you. Okay, so today in this webinar, we're going to be focusing on actually giving you an energy experience of this essence of life. We're going to allow a few more minutes for people to come in, and then I'm going to explain what exactly is this essence of life energy and how you can start to actually awaken it within you. So, welcome to Mount Shasta, everybody. As you can tell, I'm really excited to be with you and very energized. So let's get started. The essence of life energy for me began with a channeling that I had the privilege to receive from this really, really amazing female cryon channel who was recognized by Lee Carroll. And this happened literally within days of the very first time Alcazar started to bring his energy through me on Maui. And I had been visiting Prageet, who was there, and he was like overwhelmed and stressed, even though he was in Hawaii and he needed some extra help. So I came, and then Alcazar started to bring his energy through me, and Prageet was like, "Whoa, what's happening? I've only ever felt this from the inside." So this was back in 2012 when essentially this was my whole awakening to channeling Alcazar, to being a part of the Stargate experience. And so it was a very magical time for me. And I ended up having this opportunity to get this channeling, and much to my surprise, the whole thing was all about the essence of life. And so Cryon was describing the essence of life as if you were to imagine like a butterfly in your hand, and somewhere deep inside of you, you have the knowingness of the shapes, the geometries, the colors, the sounds that make that living thing what it is. But it's not until the spirit of that thing makes the decision to breathe life into it that it becomes what it is. So this essence of life is a source energy that comes through your higher self and animates the physical body. And Alcazar actually just very recently said something new about the essence of life that I hadn't heard before, which is the essence energy is actually the energy of the conscious summoning of the innate intelligence. So this is awesome. because the innate intelligence is the smart body. It's this quantum energy field that is part of your superconsciousness that's actually overseeing the trillions of cellular chemical reactions, coordinating your whole cellular structure, your body, moment by moment by moment. So with this essence of life energy, I got this amazing channeling from Cryon, and I was like so moved by it and so touched by it. And then it actually unfolded. One of the things Cryon said is recognize that what you're seeking will have a way of finding you. And what happened was that actually it was through this very, very deep inner child work that I did with Alcazar to start to heal impacts from my childhood, that the essence of life energy actually started to come through. And Alcazar started to teach me how to, first of all, access the essence of life energy in my own energy field, how to radiate it to every cell of my body, how to essentially make it stronger. And Alcazar took me through a 2-year process of working in personal sessions with my inner child, with various aches and pains in the body that would emerge. And he taught me how to, like if there's an ache in the shoulder, for example, how to surround that with this essence of life energy and dissolve it. And so similarly, he taught me how to actually tune in to the emotional impact that's being held in the body. And sometimes it's from past lives, but often it's from this lifetime, and how to really make contact with it and be with it in a way that lets you get this information, because this human experience is all about learning. So it's when we actually make this contact in a way that lets us fully embrace what's still needed to be understood, that then once that understanding is there, Alcazar would guide me of how to bring this essence of life energy and dissolve it. So the essence is in an intelligent energy, and it moves through your body on its own. So when we do the meditation, you'll actually feel the essence of life coming to you, because it is this quantum energy, and it can be broadcast through the quantum field. And you're going to feel it moving through your body. You can also direct it to different parts of your body. Like you could direct it into your heart and then fill the essence of life energy with the energy of love from your heart, and allow it to flow throughout your whole body. So the purpose of the webinar today, what we're going to do is we're going to do a meditation so that you guys can feel this energy, because it's actually really hard to describe what this energy is. But I'll just say it's really, really, really beautiful, and it's really soft. It's this energy that's kind of like encompassing. It surrounds you, and then all on its own, without you having to do anything, it raises your vibration, puts you into a state where you feel in contact with your beingness, and it starts to dissolve anything that is not truly you, that's being held in your energy field. So it's actually this energy that naturally, just by bringing it into your field, it's going to start to dissolve various physical imbalances, mental imbalances, emotional imbalances. So I am really excited to be sharing this with you. After the meditation, I'm going to invite you to share your experiences. And I always love to hear people express how the essence actually feels to them, because it's very different for different people. So after Alcazar worked with me for about 2 years, just one-on-one doing the essence work, he told me that it was when I got to the point that I could create a really strong essence energy field all around me, like that then I was ready to actually radiate it and share it in groups. And the first time that it happened, I felt, actually, I was standing in this Stargate, and I felt like there were like pillows all around my shoulders, and my voice sounded totally different afterward. It was like really soft. And at that workshop where I first radiated the essence of life, I think it was Thanksgiving of like 2015, might have been 2014. But at that workshop, Alcazar said that he wanted me to teach 12 women how to access the essence of life energy. And so I did, and it's kind of a mystery why he was saying teach it to only women. So in my live workshops, it's always just for women, and it creates this really special space. For the online stuff, I invite the men also, because men have access to the essence of life too, and it's beautiful as a balancing, because the essence is actually neither feminine nor masculine. It's a source energy that comes through to illuminate every cell of your body with the sense of the life force, with a connection to this essence energy. So, all right. I'm going to invite you to experience it for yourself. We're going to move into the actual meditation in a few moments. I've taught the essence of life now first in Mount Shasta in this living room. Then I've taught it in Slovenia, in Russia, and in Portugal. So, and in Bulgaria, and people have had amazing experiences. Especially, I've been hearing from people in Bulgaria about them using it to work with other people and having some amazing instantaneous shifts happening. So like things like the back pain going away. And someone once told me that she had a sore throat from a cold that was like just going out, and she used the essence and it just dissolved the sore throat. So, but mental and emotional things, you can also use it to just like, essentially you're surrounding it with this beautiful energy and allowing it to dissolve. So, Michelle is asking, when or why would you use the essence of life versus doing the regular Stargate meditations? The essence of life is, it's going to feel a little bit different to you than when beings come, like when the angels come, you tend to feel them all around you. With the essence of life, it's actually a source energy that's being filtered through the physical vessel. And so you're going to feel it coming to you in a different way. And it's really, really beautiful. And so we always actually use the Stargate when we do the essence of life energy, because the Stargate energies make you far more sensitive to the quantum field. And then you can feel the essence of life energy in this way stronger way. So the essence energy is just a source energy, and it's a facet that comes through to animate the physical. So it's something that you have to feel in order to really understand. It's an accelerator, and Alcazar said that it actually brings our gifts into the physical also in a far more accelerated way, which makes sense because it's dissolving some of the old programming that keeps us down, so we can float in this space of our beingness, and then we start to reconnect to who we truly are. So thank you all so much for being here right now, and we're going to go into the actual energy experience. Then I'm going to invite you guys to share a little bit about what you experience, and we're going to talk about how exactly you can use this essence of life energy in your day-to-day life to uplift your human experience and connect to your beingness. So as always, for the meditation, we're going to turn the camera off, and I'm going to put the music link in the chat box. So go ahead and click the link to play the music. And it's going to open in a new window, so you can adjust the volume to how you like it. And then just let yourself be as comfortable as you can be. You can sit up, you can lay down. There's nothing to do, as always with the Stargate work. It's just about relaxing and allowing your experience to unfold. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off, and we'll begin the meditation. And so, beloved ones, we greet thee, 'tis Alcazar. And as always, we invite you to simply relax. In this meditation experience, there is nothing to do. We have taught this one how to radiate the essence of life energy, but beloved ones, know it well. This essence energy is within each and every one of you. It is source energy filtering through your higher self, animating every cell of the body. As we have said, the essence of life is the conscious calling forth of your innate intelligence. There is a quantum energy field that operates the body, that allows each and every cell to function in perfection. Even if you are out of balance, your body is functioning in perfection, because it is a perfect reflection of your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, and your attitudes toward life. And so this essence of life energy is a high vibrational expression of the purity of source energy, illuminating every cell of your body with the light, the spark of who you truly are. So when you connect to the essence of life, you are consciously connecting to an energy that raises your vibration naturally. This energy dissolves those lower vibrational thought forms, habit patterns, the densities that are in your body. They can naturally dissolve in this essence of life energy. Beloved ones, there is nothing to do. The essence of life is a gift from Spirit, inviting you to discover more of how you can consciously create more freedom, more love, more joy in your day-to-day experience. And so, as we speak with you, we bring an energetic. We invite each one of you now just to ask inside for the energy of the earth, the energy of Gaia, to come up into every cell of your body and into your energy field. And so just asking inside, we call for the energy of the earth and feel. Here she comes. Gaia connecting to you. Just allowing for the possibility that just with the asking, your earth can connect with you. And now we ask each one of you just to ask inside for an etheric stargate to come and to form around you. And so we call for the presence of an etheric stargate to form around each and every one of us, and just visualizing, feeling the stargate structure, the consciousness of the stargate forming around you. You do not need to know exactly what it looks like. You can just imagine a pyramid forming around you. Beautiful. And so your etheric stargate is forming beautifully around you right now. And so just asking inside for the activation of your etheric stargate. So we call for the activation of all the stargates. Very good. And what starts to occur is a very gentle energy field begins to build around you. And so we are going to ask all the etheric stargates to vibrate faster and faster right now. And as they vibrate faster, the energy field, your etheric stargate, moves up through your third dimensional frequencies and merging into the fourth, continuing to accelerate, moving up through your dimensional realities, through the fifth dimension now, into the sixth, vibrating faster and faster until we reach the seventh dimensional frequencies, where we bring all the etheric stargates to a pause for a few moments. And so, beloved ones, your stargate is now vibrating at the seventh dimensional level. And we ask each one of you just to ask inside for a strong seventh dimensional energy field in your etheric stargate. And so we call for a very strong energy field of the seventh dimension. And your etheric stargate radiates this gentle energy field to you. Nothing to do, just allowing self to relax within this energy field for a few moments. Very good. And so we continue now again to vibrate all the etheric stargates faster and faster. And so continuing to vibrate, moving up into your eighth dimensional frequencies, just relaxing into the energy field as your etheric stargate vibrates faster still, moving up into your ninth dimension now, vibrating through the ninth into the 10th dimensional frequencies, merging into your 11th dimensional reality, and coming now into the 12th dimensional frequencies, where we again bring all the etheric stargates to a gentle pause. And so now each one of you asking inside for a strong 12th dimensional energy field in your etheric stargate. And so we call for a very strong energy field of the 12th dimension. And simply relaxing into this energy field. And as many of you know, as you simply relax, your own vibration starts to rise, starts to harmonize with this 12th dimensional field. Nothing to do. This happens quite naturally. And so simply allowing self to relax in this 12th dimensional energy field right now. And we will say a few words about the essence of life. As many of you know, every strand of DNA in your body emits a high vibrational light. The essence of life energy coordinates these biophotonic light emissions. So there is a beautiful harmonizing of your energy field which occurs with the essence of life. There are so many potentials with this essence of life energy. It is connecting you to your beingness, to your true self. And so you are harmonizing each and every one of you quite beautifully within the 12th dimensional frequencies right now. And so each one of you just asking inside for an even stronger 12th dimensional energy field to radiate from your etheric stargate right now. So we call for an even stronger energy field of the 12th dimension. And just feel. Ask, and Spirit responds. Beloved ones, whenever you ask, we respond. And so in this high vibrational energy field, you become far more sensitive to the energy of the guides. And so we would like to introduce some of them to you right now. In doing so, we are building the energy field. And then within this energy field, this one, Julianne, will begin to radiate the essence of life energy. And so first, as we often do, we begin by inviting the presence of the angelic realm. And so we ask each and every one of you now just to ask inside for the presence of the angels. We call for the presence of the angelic realm. And just feel, for here they come. The angels coming to you simply because you asked. You can feel them because they vibrate your energy field. As your energy field vibrates, it is coaxing multidimensional DNA, your energy field, into awakening. Very good. And so, simply relaxing in the presence of the angelic realm. And beloveds, the ones who are known as the whales and the dolphins have been carrying a very special energy for humanity on this your earth. They wish to bring their presence to you right now. They are known as healers. Many people have beautiful experiences in their energy fields. And so each and every one of you now asking inside for the presence of the whales and the dolphins. And so we call for the presence of the dolphins and the whales. And beloved ones, just be open to the possibility that these beings can respond to you, for they too are multidimensional beings. So just feel, relax, and you may actually start to sense as if the whales and the dolphins are swimming around you, entering your etheric stargate and radiating their vibration to you. Nothing to do. Just relaxing into the field. And we invite some of the Ascended Masters now, the one known as Kuan Yin, wishing to come to you, for she is known for her compassion. And so just asking inside for Kuan Yin to come to you, into your etheric stargate. And so we call for the presence of Kuan Yin. And just feel, here she comes. And if you wish, you can invite this one to radiate you with her energy of compassion. With each of these beings, they bring their presence, and you feel them strongly for a few moments. Then they merge their presence into the background energetic, building a stronger and stronger energy field, and so many frequencies vibrating you right now. Your stargate, the angels, the dolphins and the whales, Kuan Yin, and another master wishing to join you now, the one known as Saint Germain. And so each one of you asking inside, we call for the presence of Saint Germain. And again, just feel the gentle shift in the energy field as Saint Germain brings his presence to you. Very good. Very good. And so, beloved ones, simply allowing self to relax in this energy field. And each and every one of you, without exception, has a cohort of personal guides, spiritual beings who have been with you since you first decided to incarnate on this your earth in this lifetime. And so we are going to invite you now just to ask inside for the presence of your personal guides. And so we call for the presence of your personal guides, just asking inside, and feel as they come to you, bringing their presence to you, saying, yes, we are here. We are with you. Always. In all ways. And so, beloved ones, we invite you just to relax and to bring your awareness to your own energy field right now. And in a few moments, this one, Julianne, is going to begin to radiate the essence of life energy. And we will allow for a few moments of silence while she prepares to do this. So just allowing self to be relaxed and aware, sensitive to your own energy field. And you may start to feel the essence of life energy coming to you. Getting a little stronger now, this one, radiating more of the essence of life energy. And so, beloved ones, as you start to feel this energy entering into your etheric stargate, into your energy field, just invite the essence of life to vibrate you, to move through every cell of your body. And another wave of essence of life coming to you. This one radiating a little stronger now. And beloved ones, there are many levels to this essence of life energy. And so we ask this one to begin to radiate the second level of essence of life energy, starting right now. And you may feel the gentle shift in the essence energy. The second level of the essence of life radiating through the quantum field. Beloved ones, this is the energy of spirit as it is radiated through your physical vessel. As this essence of life energetic comes to you, it is naturally, automatically coaxing your own essence of life energy into awakening. So just relaxing and invite your essence energy to get a little stronger now. Just asking your innate intelligence, that quantum part of self that operates the body, yes. Increasing your own essence energy. Beautiful. And this one broadcasting a little stronger, a little more of the essence energy now. And we ask her in a moment to begin to radiate yet another level or layer of the essence of life energy. And so we invite this one now to radiate the third level of essence of life energy. Nothing to do. Being very sensitive, very aware of your energy field. And now just feel as the third level of essence energy is radiated to you. Nothing to do, nothing to try, just allowing self to simply be in this energetic, inviting the essence of life to surround you a little stronger right now. Very good. And we ask this one to radiate level 4 of the essence energy. And so feel this. A very fine, subtle energy coming to you. Allowing self to simply relax into it, inviting it to flow through every cell, every particle of your energy field. And if you wish, you can begin to imagine that you are simply floating in the space, weightless, surrounded by the essence of life, allowing this energy to move through, to move within, to illuminate and to nourish your physical body, your mental processes, the flows of your emotionality. And within this essence energy, we invite you now to call upon the energy of your higher self, your beingness, just the invitation, and feel. We call for a greater connection to our higher selves. Feel the energy of your beingness. This is who you truly are. The awakening process is all about creating the space for you to know yourself deeper and more fully, moment by moment. This one gently bringing her transmission to a close. And we invite you to be aware of your own energy right now. You may sense the essence of life still within you. This is your essence energy. And so bringing your awareness to your own vibration right now, and really feel the symphony of frequencies. Feel the space that your consciousness is in. And can you appreciate self for giving this experience to your own self? For beloved ones, it is time to awaken to who you truly are. Time to discover the brilliance that you can call forth from spirit anytime you wish, simply with the intention and the receptivity. And so, beloved ones, we love thee and we bless thee. We honor you greatly. And we will talk to you again very soon. Okay, and so gently coming all the way back. And it's really great to drink a little water to really feel yourself in the body again after this transmission. Just notice if you feel a little different. And I would love to hear your experiences when you're ready, so you can just go ahead and type them into the chat box. And I personally love radiating the essence so much because I can feel it like in every cell of my body right now. Cool. People saying thank you, beautiful experience. It was great. Anna saying I didn't want to let go. Barb, deeply peaceful with gentle energy in my body. Great. So I'd love to hear from more of you. Thank you. That was awesome. I'm vibrating. So sweet and smooth. Thank you so much. Simply amazing. I have tears in the eyes. I just noticed. Cool, Paulo. Seeing more and more movement with my eyes closed. I noticed a passing olfactory sensation. Might something negative have left in the presence of this energy? Yes. So the essence, like I said, it dissolves what isn't you. So it very often will catalyze processes of healing. And so if you do have any kind of a healing process going on, just know that it's a releasing, and invite the essence and your own innate intelligence to continue to work with you. Cool. So more comments coming in. When the first level was introduced, it was like feeling dye squirted into water, a rush. That's an awesome description. I love hearing about how the essence actually feels or how you perceive it, because everyone has some amazing ways of describing it. Like someone once said that it feels like this like golden netting that comes over the whole body, or like it's like these clouds that like surround you, like these like clouds of light. Some people perceive it as color and light moving through the body. So more comments coming in. Carol saying, I can't stop crying. I could feel the presence of the divine feminine all around me. Beautiful, Carol. This energy really does help us naturally align with that power of softness that is a quality of the divine feminine. And so it's absolutely helping that alignment with this really beautiful feminine energy. Someone who's saying, my words will follow later. I wish strongly that I want to radiate this. That's something that you can absolutely learn to do. And I will be teaching you how to do it in the Essence of Life program if you choose to go deeper with this energy. So Harmony saying, it felt like Shaktipat transmission, pure conscious energy vibration. Awesome. It was a beautiful experience. I had great warmth in my high heart and third eye. I also saw loving beings approving of this process. Cool, Rita. Oh, neat. Someone who is smelling exquisite perfume, tingling all over. Someone saying, whenever I bring in this high energy, I seem to have to pop the pressure out of my neck. Is this supposed to happen? These alignments, there's no supposed to. So just be with what's happening for you and notice how you feel afterward. So it sounds like you're basically having a spinal alignment. Julita saying, wow, amazing. Hard to describe as I'm speechless. Awesome. Cool. Thank you guys so much for all these comments. Every expansion comes in all colors of the rainbow with brilliancy and radiation. I'm light. Sweet. Someone saying my inner fear is gone. So wow, a lot of comments came in. I'm going to read them all later, and I'm really excited too. So I'm going to talk a little bit now about how you can actually use this Essence of Life energy, how you can learn how to access it just with your intention, anytime, anywhere, how you can actually radiate it to other people. Because the essence energy is primarily, the intention is for you to work with yourself with it, to uplift your experience. And you can also actually radiate it to other people once you get comfortable. And like Alcazar said, once you're able to create the essence in your own field like that, then it's time to share it if you wish. And I've had awesome experiences with people who have had like a belly ache, and I put the essence into it and it just gets like easier. It lightens it up for them to the point where it's almost gone. I've had somebody who threw her back out, and I put the Essence of Life energy and I said, I asked her to ask her innate intelligence to bring balance. And instantly, within like just, we did it for like maybe 2 or 3 minutes, just focusing right after it happened, and it was gone. So she like went from like feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't move my back now, to being like, oh, it's totally fine. So that's the kind of thing that actually you can, when you catch something, if you stub your toe, like immediately stop doing what you're doing, focus on that area, and ask your own innate intelligence to bring balance there. And you'll find that it rapidly, you'll feel it start to shift. So same with aches or pains in the body, we'll be learning how to bring the essence to them to dissolve them. So this is something that the essence is like a resource. You can learn how to access it, and the magic, the real acceleration happens when you apply it in your day-to-day life. So let me explain that, because it's my intention to actually start to really live the energy of self-love. So a beautiful definition, and it's a quite mundane definition of self-love, but it's self-love is holding your own self in high regard. So what that means is we all have the way that we like to present ourselves to the world, and we like to pretend that like we got it all figured out, everything's perfect, and you know how you like to present yourself to the world, and it's changing, but there's also all of this conditioning that we have from our childhoods. And it's as simple as like, if you didn't grow up in a totally harmonious family where there was just like the love that you were was recognized and all of your, emotional cues were seen and felt, which is like so rare and it's beautiful. And those people when you meet them because they have that expectation that everything is going to work out beautifully for them, right? So they like walk into a job interview and they're like, oh yeah, I got this. But for a lot of us, there's the way that we feel is often like, for me, especially, I have this pattern of feeling like I'm not good enough. And that's a really common one. And so with the essence, every time that feeling comes up, it's actually about creating this opportunity. So if this is the way that we want to feel, our tendency would be when like these other feelings come up that we don't like feeling because they're uncomfortable and they hurt, the tendency is to repress them. So to be like, I want to feel this way, I'm going to ignore this. With the essence energy, what we're going to be inviting you to do is actually hold that without judging it. So the first step is to be with it. The next step is to bring curiosity, openness, acceptance, and love. So you're investigating with a curiosity. What is this? You're holding an openness toward it. You're accepting it as part of you. It's part of your human experience. And when you bring that attitude, you actually start to get insights like, oh, okay, I remember the first time I felt this way, or, oh, I know why this is here. And oftentimes we already have that knowingness in our minds, but when you are in contact with it, that's the place where it can actually change. So we're becoming curious about it, and then the gateway to our intuition is opening. And then from that place, we're going to flood it with the essence of life. So that place allows the insights that come from a place of love. And because this human experience is all about learning, we're allowing ourselves to gain the insights that we need for that to be ready to dissolve. And with the essence, we bring the essence through and we let it dissolve fully and completely. And it happens way faster because you're surrounding it in this super high vibrational field. You're surrounding it in this ultra beauty that allows it to be like, okay, I can go. So that's really the core of how we work with the essence of life. I am actually putting together a 4-week essence of life training, and it's going to be during the month of August. And I was inspired to do it then because I'm actually going to be living in the redwood forests. I'm finishing a university course because when I originally found the Stargate, I wasn't quite finished with my university, and I just went for the Stargate with my whole heart. And so now I'm allowing myself like a month to go back and do this course. And for me, it felt like the perfect time for me to really focus on self-love, self-care, self-acceptance, starting to really get into claiming what I want to create in my life. And so that's the spirit of this program. It's creating a community and the support around us all, raising our vibration of all those little things that trigger us in our day-to-day lives, becoming not a drag on our energy, but an opportunity to bring a higher state of consciousness and to dissolve the roots of why those things are there in the first place. So I'm going to explain a little bit about this program because I was really inspired to actually work with the innate intelligence on a far deeper level. So each week has a different theme, and it's very much symbolic. So week 1 is about self-love, and we're going to be working with the circulatory system, so the heart and all the blood vessels all over your body. And in the meditation experience, we're going to go deep into the essence of life, and then we're going to actually ask the innate intelligence of the body to infuse that feeling of the essence of life, of self-love, into the heart, to infuse that feeling from the heart, from the vortex that the heart creates, into every cell of the body, through all of your blood vessels. So we're actually going to be asking your innate intelligence, in a sense, to resonate with that energy and to remember and memorize how to call it back, so that for that first week, every time throughout your day, you want to feel that feeling again for whatever reason. Maybe you just want to go high and you're like, I got a moment to just bask. Or maybe you have something coming up and you want to be with it, and then you want to bring something else in that can help dissolve it. So through that week, whenever you feel to, your mission statement is to actually ask your innate intelligence from the heart and from the circulatory system, all the blood vessels of the body, to radiate that feeling to you. And so that's why it's about self-love. And we're going to also be talking a little bit about gratitude and appreciation, creating heart coherence, which harmonizes the whole body also. So that's week 1. And cool, Michelle's saying I can feel it as you're describing the feeling of the essence. Yes, that's what we want. And so what happens from a neurological perspective, when we have a breakthrough in feeling something new, if we consciously recall that feeling within 72 hours, within 3 days, it actually strengthens those connections, and it makes it so that we can recall it again and again and again. So you're actually hardwiring your nervous system to be able to produce this essence of life energy anytime. And every time you call it back, it gets stronger. And one of the beauties of the essence of life is that when you work with it, it works with you. And so when I find myself working with the essence a lot, like one time I was in San Francisco with my mom, I got into the car, sat down, and all of a sudden, I was just broadcast into a state of bliss. And it just happened naturally. I wasn't trying. So this program's really an invitation to raise our vibration and to consciously learn how to slip into states of beingness so that we can let those other things just dissolve, so we can have a greater sense of love for ourselves. And with these pesky, okay, so week 2 is about pesky, repetitive thought patterns, otherwise known as self-talk. And for me, at least, I find myself talking to my own self in ways that I would not ever talk to another human being. Like, I'm not nice to myself sometimes, which is putting it very kindly. And so in week 2, it's about recognizing when that starts to happen, and the sooner you can catch it, the easier it's going to be to replace it with something different. So week 2 is all about the respiratory system. So we're actually going to be inviting you every time you catch yourself with like those thoughts that you're like, okay, here I go again. Instead of spiraling down with the thoughts, you're going to catch it, stop, and then consciously take a breath in. And in the meditation, we're going to flood the airways in the lungs with the essence of life and invite the lungs to remember that feeling, so that when you take that breath in, you're surrounding that thought with the essence of life. And when you breathe it out, you're letting it go. And you're breathing in the fresh. You're breathing in the life. By week 3, we're going to be releasing a lot. And week 3, symbolically, is about recognizing when something isn't really you. So it's like the old programming from the past. And it's like, it's not you. That doesn't mean you have to judge it. It actually means you bring that curious, open, accepting, loving attitude toward it. And symbolically in week 3, we're working with the lymphatic system, which is a passive system in the body. So the lymph fluid actually carries away the debris and waste products from your immune system. So when your immune system recognizes biologically, this isn't me, it actually surrounds it in a white blood cell. So this is what we're doing with the old programming. When we recognize, okay, this isn't me, this is a sticky old program from the past. That's what Alcazar told me to call it. It's like, oh, this is really sticky right now. It's trying to it really wants to come and get me. And by the way, when you're really close to freedom, sometimes that's when these programs get the most intense. And it's just the way that existence works, because it's like, are you really ready to be free of this? And so with the essence of life, we're going to be like our own white blood cell. We're going to surround it. We're not pushing it away. We're surrounding it with the essence of life. We're surrounding it with our intention to receive the insights needed for it to dissolve. And then we're letting it dissolve. And so every day in week 3, we're going to actually be doing a lymph flow massage and some yoga. You can choose to do this. It's totally optional, but it's symbolically what you're doing is with the innate intelligence, you're saying, okay, I am assisting this passive program. This lymphatic system is pulled down, and unlike your circulatory system, which has the pumping action that circulates it, movement is needed to circulate it. So my friend Nova Lee, who's on the webinar, hi Nova, is going to be teaching us how to actually simply circulate the lymph fluid. But symbolically, it's about releasing the old. So week 3 is out with the old. And every time that you do this physical movement to release, you're visualizing and imagining the replenishment of your body that's possible as the waste products are cleared. Week 4 is the most exciting because, like I mentioned earlier, Alcazar has said that the essence of life naturally brings out your innate gifts. So he's actually said that it's going to be taught to kids at some point so that they can start to really accelerate into knowing their beingness, knowing their gifts, knowing their purpose here. But for us as adults, week 4 is going to be about entering that space where we feel our beingness. The theme of week 4 is the pineal and the pituitary glands and the whole endocrine system, so the hormones. And what Alcazar has said about the pineal and the pituitary is that they are our built-in Stargate. So they are our biological interdimensional doorway. And so we're going to be actually flooding the whole energy system, the chakras are a combination of nervous system cells and endocrine cells, so hormone cells, and we're going to be balancing the whole energy system, and then we're going to be flooding the pineal and the pituitary with the essence of life, and in doing so, inviting you to infuse your life with gifts that you have naturally, that some of you know about them already. And by the way, being in a tranquil state is a gift. Having an open heart is a gift. And also past life skills and abilities, healing abilities, the ability to raise your vibration and to travel out of body. There are all these gifts that are waiting for us. And what gifts you have will be unique to you. So it's really about infusing your life with spirit. So I'll put the program link up in a moment and you guys can check it out. But week 1 is about heart and self-love. Week 2 is about breath and self-talk. Week 3 is about movement and self-care. And week 4 is about spirit and self-illumination, illuminating every cell in your body. So I'll put the link into the chat box and you guys can check out the program. If you feel called to join me for this, I'm really excited for it. And there's going to be a lot of bonuses that we just felt compelled to create for you guys. So, okay. So it's in the chat box now, and you can see the beautiful graphics that we have are made by Danny, who's our artist friend from Slovenia, and Sandra. His partner is here on the webinar today, and they're both the most beautiful people, and I thank them so much for their support. Sandra is super, super, super into the essence energy too, and she inspires me all the time with it. So thank you so much for joining me for this program. As part of it, there are going to be some spontaneous unicorn transmissions that are coming through. There's going to be connecting to the redwoods transmissions. There are going to be a few self-massage techniques and essential oil acupressure points in your body that you can start to learn how to activate, taught by my friend Nova Lee. We are also going to be exploring one of my favorite things, which is ancient yogic breathing, with my friend Ben Blanchett, who is my friend from college, and he's done the same yoga program I've done, but more recently. And these breathing exercises give you these moments of, for me, it's like pure consciousness, and I like suddenly when I come back, it's like as if I forgot who I was for a moment, and in that space of forgetting who I was in the best way possible, it's like all the patterns or all the restrictions I was holding before, it's like and I can see them and I'm like, oh. So this is an invitation to use the tools that we have to create greater movement, greater freedom, and less of a focus on where we feel restricted in our lives, and more of a focus on where we have potential. The essence of life energy can also be used to consciously manifest. Someone asked me if that was possible in a webinar I did in 2016, and I said, I don't know, try it. And she said after the meditation and the webinar ended, she had an email in her inbox from her boss saying that they wanted to give her a promotion. So whenever you go into a state where you're feeling yourself as pure consciousness, where it's like, oh, I've become no one, I am feeling more energy than my physical body right now, I feel free. When you access that pure consciousness state, you're in a space where you can consciously create with the quantum field. And all you have to do is be clear about what, and the how will come through synchronicity, because that's quantum creation. If you plan it, then it's just creating in the physical. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thanks for sticking with me. I get so excited when I share the essence of life energy. I get so happy afterward, and I definitely get a little nervous sometimes, but it's just a total delight. And it's just the amount of energy that was coming through this morning was a pure delight. So thanks for joining me, guys and ladies. And I will hope to take this journey with you deeper into the essence of life and deeper into the serenity of self-love. So, bye.